If he ghosted you, say thank you. Ghosting isn't rejection. It's redirection. It's instant clarity, free time, and emotional detox all in one. When someone disappears, they save you months of confusion and late-night overthinking. Subscribe now, because today, we're turning silence into self-respect and proving that ghosting is the ultimate blessing in disguise. The art of disappearing acts. Once upon a time, being ghosted felt like a small emotional tragedy. The unanswered texts, the messages left unread, the slow, sinking realization that someone who seemed genuinely interested could simply vanish. No explanation, no closure, just silence, cold, abrupt, and confusing. It felt personal. It felt like rejection wrapped in mystery. But in this new era of emotional clarity, ghosting isn't a heartbreak, it's a revelation. Here's the truth. If he ghosted you, say thank you. You didn't lose someone special. You dodged a lifetime of confusion. You didn't get abandoned. You got upgraded to peace, to freedom, to sharper self-awareness. Ghosting removes the mask. It shows you who someone truly is without you having to drag the truth out of them. Yes, ghosting stings at first. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, sudden, sharp, and unexpected. But what it reveals beneath that sting is priceless. It gives you an unfiltered glimpse into someone's capacity for communication, empathy, and respect. And when those things are missing, it's not love you've lost. It's wasted energy you've just saved. So let's rewrite the narrative. Ghosting isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your glow-up. It's the moment the fog lifts. It's the universe handing you clarity on a silver platter. Their silence isn't a void. It's a spotlight, illuminating exactly where they stand and reminding you where you deserve to go next. Ghosting instant clarity. You could spend months, even years, trying to decode mixed signals like there's some impossible puzzle designed to keep you stuck. You scroll through old texts late at night, zooming in on every word, every emoji, every suspicious pause between replies, looking for meaning that may not even exist. You dissect conversations with your friends like it's a group therapy session, replaying scenes over and over. What do you think he meant by this? Why did he say that and then disappear for 2 days? It becomes exhausting, a full-time emotional job with no paycheck and no promotion. You're constantly analyzing, overthinking, and waiting for clarity that never fully arrives. And then ghosting happens. And ironically, it gives you what mixed signals never could: instant clarity. The silence speaks louder than 1,000 flimsy excuses ever could. There's no need to interpret cryptic texts, no room for maybe he's just busy fairy tales to keep you emotionally hanging. There's simply a blank space where effort should have been. And that absence is its own loud, undeniable message. When someone can vanish without a word, they've already handed you all the closure you'll ever need. Not with explanations, but with their actions. Their silence lays bare their priorities. Their disappearing act tells you everything about who they truly are, and, just as importantly, who they are not. That's not heartbreak. That's clarity on fast forward. When someone disappears, they're doing emotional housekeeping for you. They're taking themselves out of your energy field before they waste more of your time. They're saying, "I'm not emotionally available," but doing it in the laziest way possible. Still, it's a gift, because the sooner they disappear, the sooner you can stop investing in an illusion. You don't chase what's already run away. You realign, you redirect, you rise. Ghosting isn't silence. It's a message. You deserve better. Ghosting saves time, the ultimate filter. In the age of short attention spans and fake intentions, ghosting is the world's most efficient dating filter. It eliminates emotional freeloaders instantly. No drama, no drawn-out confusion, no fake promises about hanging out soon. Think of it like your heart's spam filter, removing what doesn't belong before it clogs your peace. Every ghost saves you from weeks, maybe months, of wasted emotional bandwidth. Because if someone can't handle a text conversation, imagine them handling real life. Bills, emotions, commitment, compromise. You've been saved, not rejected. Punchline: ghosts aren't scary. They're just free pest control. They clear the emotional cobwebs out of your life. They make room for people who are actually consistent, communicative, and emotionally grown. So instead of crying over unread messages, send gratitude to the universe. Thank you for revealing this now, not later. Ghosting isn't the villain. It's divine intervention wearing AirPods. Ghosting fuels glow-ups, the comeback energy. Let's be honest, nothing powers a glow-up like being ghosted. There's a strange magic that happens when someone vanishes. You go from crying on the couch to hitting the gym, getting your hair done, and suddenly your playlist changes from sad songs to "I'm too good for this" energy. Because ghosting isn't just silence, it's motivation. You start to reclaim your time, your confidence, and your reflection. You realize that the only person who ever truly disappeared was you, beneath all the effort you gave to the wrong person. You start showing up again, for yourself. You post that selfie. You buy that outfit. You laugh louder, live freer, and care less. And that's when the ghost returns, in the form of a "Hey, stranger." But you're not the same anymore. You've already upgraded. You don't need closure because you've become it. Punchline: every ghost is an unpaid therapist. They teach you lessons that self-help books can't. They remind you of your boundaries, your worth, and your new favorite mantra: I don't chase, I attract. The science of silence: why ghosting hurts but heals. Ghosting triggers the same part of your brain as physical pain. It's a withdrawal from dopamine, attention, and validation. But when you move through that discomfort, something powerful happens. You stop needing external validation to feel valuable. Ghosting is emotional detox. It burns away the dependency you built on someone's texts and teaches you self-reliance. You learn to soothe yourself instead of waiting for their reply. The hurt isn't proof of love, it's proof of attachment. Once that breaks, you're free. Free from chasing, from explaining, from waiting. That silence, it's the sound of your peace returning. Reframing ghosting, from pain to power. Instead of seeing ghosting as rejection, see it as redirection. Life is removing what doesn't align. People disappear because your energy is shifting. You're growing, and they can't grow with you. Ghosting is the universe's way of decluttering your emotional space. It's deleting expired connections so something new can download. You don't need to send paragraphs asking what happened. Because the answer is simple: nothing happened. You just outgrew them faster than they could show up. Ghosting doesn't break you. It builds your boundaries. It teaches emotional minimalism, keeping only what adds peace. Society's twist: why ghosting is the new closure. We live in a generation where people fear confrontation but crave connection. Ghosting isn't about cruelty. It's emotional laziness, a byproduct of convenience culture. But once you understand that, it loses its sting. Because closure isn't something you get. It's something you give yourself. You decide when the story ends, not the one who left. When they vanish, you close the book yourself, with gratitude, not grief. That's the new level of emotional intelligence. You stop expecting accountability from people who can't even commit to a reply. Instead, you build boundaries so strong that silence feels like peace, not punishment. The glow-up era. Thank the ghosts. Every time someone ghosts you, the universe hands you a mirror, not to see what's wrong with you, but to remind you what's right. You're being protected, not punished. Thank them for saving you time, for speeding up your healing, for revealing your standards. Thank them for freeing space in your life for someone who actually shows up. Ghosting isn't a curse, it's a cleansing. It's not an insult, it's insight. Every ghost removes emotional clutter. And in that empty space, you finally meet someone incredible, your healed self. So next time your phone stays silent, don't spiral, smile. Because peace has finally replied. The final message. Ghosting isn't the end. It's the universe saying, that was not your person. And that's not rejection. That's protection. You don't chase the ghost. You glow past it. You don't demand closure. You deliver it to yourself. Say it one more time for the people in the back. Ghosts aren't scary. They're just free pest control. Every ghost is an unpaid therapist. If you love this message, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unapologetic takes on love, loss, and the art of leveling up. Because we don't beg for text messages. We attract energy that speaks our language. Ghosting isn't heartbreak. It's a blessing in disguise, the first step in your comeback.